Hello everyone, it is your SAKSHI Ma'am this side, and I welcome you all to my channel Shiksha Proficient Academy. Today in our video, we will look at Standard 10's Lesson 3.2 The Night I Met Einstein. This is written by Jerome Weidman. He was an American playwright. He was also a good music composer. Here, in this lesson, he is giving a description that there was a change in his life. He considered himself tone deaf. Tone deaf means a person who is not able to judge ups and downs, that is, the high pitch or the low pitch voices, and he cannot understand all this. So, this lesson begins in such a way that the writer had won the prestigious award and he was invited to the house of a philanthropist for dinner in New York. After the dinner was done, the waitress or the helper of the house was making arrangements for a musical set played on by the pianist called Bash. While the music had just begun, Jerome could not understand anything because, according to his understanding, he was tone deaf and he only loved music which had lyrics or wordings. Once Bash was done, everyone was clapping, and also the man sitting right next to him with fuzzy white hair, a small head, and a short man in a long coat. He was none other than the famous scientist Einstein himself. Albert Einstein engages Jerome in conversation and then takes the young man out of that room to an upper floor, that is in study room, and there gives Jerome an all new experience in music appreciation. Einstein explains that Jerome should start listening to some simple music and then move up the scale one by one. He demonstrates it by playing records on the phonograph there, starting with Bing Crosby and so on. In matter of minutes, Jerome starts to appreciate the music of higher levels. And then Einstein tells Jerome that he is now ready to appreciate Bash and takes him back to the crowded room where the guests were enjoying Bash. Jerome listens to Bash with a new interest and applauds again when the concert gets over. Jerome Weidman ends his part of his meeting with Albert Einstein. When the hostess asked them where they had been missing in the middle of the concert, the great scientist uttered, they were opening up yet another fragment of the frontier of beauty. This explains that they were opening up the gates to learn and become comfortable with new kinds of music step by step by listening to Bing Crosby first and then The Trumpeter by John McCormack, and slowly and gradually moving up the ladder to understanding the complex symphony like Bash. This helped Jerome realize that he is not tone deaf and understood music. Later on, along with being a playwright, he also became a renowned music composer as well.